find out from Dave Burns covering Steve Wallace.
And Marty, we know that he is hungry for a win. Would you believe he's thirsty? Drink bottle broke. The crew encouraging him, telling him, hang on, driver. You can make it to the end. Steve's not buying. He said, man, I'm ticked off. I'm thirsty.
Well, he's got 46 more laps and he can get a drink.
Outside. Big span behind you. Big span behind you. Keep digging.
Right, you saw it.
No caution. Outside there. Keep coming.
The caution is coming back out for 7th, and you see the damage on the 60 of Carl Edwards, and I think Steve and Carl may have an exchange here.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. It looked like Steven got into the left rear quarter panel trying to duck underneath him on that restart. Looks like Steven's lost his right front tire. He doesn't have any damage, and Carl Edwards got the end of this bad end of this deal.
So we have our 7th caution with 45 laps to go.
I just started to say that these guys are probably going to get anxious with 45 laps to go. You know, it's crunch time. They've had a good run online, all these young guys and the veterans. They just got to bring them home from right now, Marty.
Both cars, in fact, you see the 60 of Carl Edwards retiring behind the wall. There will be no 3 in a row for Carl tonight, and it looks like the chances for Steven have gone away as well. Let's take you back and see what happens. And he definitely got into him.
Yeah, he definitely got into him. They were trying to go hard on that restart, and he tried to dive underneath Carl, it looked like. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, just got him right in the rear end. He's too impatient. Got in the back of him, spun him, and that was Steven's fault right there.
All right, let's ride on board the 60 and just listen in.
Outside there. Keep coming. Yellow is out. Yellow is out.
So that's how it looked from Carl's perspective, and he's got the helmet off, and the crew will go to work as his night is over. Not the way we wanted this one to end, that's for sure.
Carl had a dominant car throughout the night, just stuck like glue, Marty, throughout the night. And these restarts, I was real concerned about these restarts. They were going 2 and 3 wide, and then you had a couple really fast cars, and inside Greg Biffle, Regan Smith.
All right, let's send it down to Jamie Little. She's back there.
And it, of course, is Carl Edwards' first DNF. Carl, take us through what just happened.
We got a great, let's step out here. Man, the Sony Aquos, or Sharp Aquos car is awesome. Sharp, thank you guys for sponsoring us. That was just a case of both of us really wanted to win that race. I told Jason, I said, man, just tell him to take it a little bit easy on the start. He got a run, and he turned down under me a little bit, and I turned down just a little to kind of make it hard on him, and he just caught me. I mean, if I wouldn't have tried to block, we wouldn't have wrecked, and if he would have just been a tick more patient, we wouldn't have wrecked. So that's, you know, I don't know, too bad.
Coming up to that restart, was there any indication? I know you knew he was behind you. Any indication something like that was going to happen?
Well, yeah, there's an indication. I mean, I had a good feeling that might happen, but it's too bad. I mean, it's really, he's a great guy. He's doing a great job racing, but it's just we both were kind of in a rush there. Just got to say Happy Father's Day to my dad. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of the race. And thanks to my guys. They do a great job. The engine shop. And just trying to get them some TVs. They said they'd give us some TVs. So you folks at home enjoy your Sharp Aquos TVs, and we'll get them next week.
All right, that's going to make it for a long trip back to Michigan tonight, boys.
Jamie, Steve Wallace has been on and off of pit road twice now. He had a flat right rear tire, and they have repaired some damage on the right side there. But interesting to hear Carl talk about blocking him. One thing Steven did say was he came across my front, and it's hard to see that on the replay, but now Carl's saying I might have given him a tough time getting by, and Steven's saying it was tough to get by, Marty.
Well, Carl definitely took the high road, didn't point any fingers, said I probably had something to do with this. Steven had something. Now, what are you going to say?
I don't know. I tell you what, it just, when you look at it from this angle on the replay, it just looks like both Steve looked real anxious, then Carl was just trying to get into turn 1, leading the race. And, you know, blocking them off would be a normal thing to do, so they did that. But the problem they had Regan Smith, which was not a problem at all. Regan did the job he's got to do, but there's no room for those guys to move around, and you know, Stevens got a brake and a gas pedal. He could have got out of the throttle.
Well, Stevens is still on the lead lap, but he's back in 19th place.